Hey there everybody, Milknyte here, and welcome to, well, a new LEGO video. Well, it's rather a LEGO video than a stream. It's been quite a while since I've done anything LEGO related, to be honest. I did a few Star Wars sets not too long ago. I think it was last year. I want to feel like it was last year, but it might have been a few months back at the beginning of the year, actually. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything LEGO related, and I thought it'd be fun to basically do these Ninjago legacy sets that I got a hold of not too well. It was actually a while back, to be honest. The only sets I couldn't get a hold of at the time was this one and this one. That one's got Kai and a skeleton, and is that Zane? I think it's Zane, and the robot dude. But yeah, I thought this would be fun to put together and just, you know, chat a little bit, I suppose. Well, not chat, but like just randomly talk, I suppose, while I'm doing these. I'm going to start with the, is it Jay? Yeah, Jay versus Serpentine. We're going to do that first. I've already gone out of my way to undo the boxes as such with, you know, with the with one of these. Funnily enough, I used the nail file to undo the sellotape. I'm one of those people that prefer to file my nails more than cut them, essentially. I prefer smooth nails rather than rough nails, I guess you could say. So let's take out the little packets. These sets are not massive, by the way. They're quite small from what I've seen online. They're basically that little glorified battle sets with essentially this on the back. Here we are. You've got like the snake there. You got like Serpentine jumping from the shadows, and you got Jay on the defense. It looks pretty solid. There's apparently some sort of action as well that's involved, which we'll get round to having a look at when it's built, you know. So, what's the instructions like? Let's see. Got a QR code there to scan. So that's one thing I do like, is that you can always just use the QR codes nowadays if you don't have the manual for something. I think QR codes are sometimes on the boxes as well, although not for this one, it seems. But the QR code's there if you ever need to get it online. So I suppose you could just, if you don't have instructions, you can just look for an image of this online with the QR code on, and then before you know it, you've got the QR code, essentially. Right, let's begin. Right, obviously minifig construction. Let me just move my camera down a little bit. That should be better, hopefully. There you can see my big meaty hands in the way. Right, let's start with opening this bag. I mean, I could be just chaotic and open everything up, really. There's nothing stopping me. Just like that, I can pull them apart. That big, you know, that big strength to pull paper bag, well, not paper, plastic bags apart. So we've got Jay here, who's pretty easy to put together. We're gonna, oh, he's got two expressions. And if I can get, hey, there we go. Got that one, and we've got that one. Funnily enough, that expression face has been used quite a lot in a lot of Ninjago stuff. That tends to be the way, though. A lot of stuff tends to get recycled. In fact, we're going to have him look a bit jovial for this stream. I almost called it a stream. It's not a stream, it's a recording. There we are. Is that hair on properly? Yes, it is. That hairstyle reminds me of the tunnel snakes a little bit from Fallout 3. Except a lot more longer, I guess you could say. A bit more up-to-do. I'm assuming he's got his, like, the hilt to his sword somewhere in here. But we've got the minifigure done. Looking quite nice. Actually, like, I actually like the white and blue stripe gi they've given him. It's very different. And obviously he's got his arms on show, because, you know, it's sleeveless, which is quite cool. We have a Serpentine here. We may as well do him next. In fact, he's actually in the next picture. They don't even show you how to put them together because, well, you've already done one minifigure, so you'd already know how to do the other. Let's have a look at Serpentine. Oh, he looks nasty, doesn't he? And then he's got his headpiece that he puts on to look like a snake. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I like the detail on that. You know what the funniest thing is? The thing on the back, it reminds me of Bib Fortuna a little bit from Star Wars with the Mos Eisley Cantina, almost. In fact, if they were to ever make Bib Fortuna, they could just recycle this and colour it flesh-coloured, really, essentially. Then again, I think there is a Bib Fortuna figure, but I haven't looked at it. I'll have to look at it after I've recorded. And oh yeah, we've also got his little like knife, I think. I'm trying to find the white blade. It says it's white in the picture, but it's gold here. But it could be. Might not be the piece. It's probably in the other part of the bag, which is fine. Let me just quickly open it up. Put it in this little separate pile over here. That way we don't mix anything up too much. There we go. And he's got his little knife. Oops. Trying to click it. There we go. He's got his little dagger of sacrifice that he's gonna use. What else do we have? Oh, are these the... Yeah, these are the... I don't know if you can see them properly. There we go. These are the little things that go over their mouths. The face guards, I guess you could say. They always include them somewhere. It's nice if you just want to change up the outfit in some capacity. Like a slight alteration. Okay, the next piece is... It looks like it's the action piece that we're setting here. The one that was advertised on the back of the packaging. Whoops. That was an epic fail right there. Look at me trying to do this. Lego, everyone. There we go. That's more like it. Then I've got to get a rod and some sort of silver piece. I'm assuming this is it. Where's the silver piece, though? It's like a long, elongated sort of... Ah, here it is. And then I guess you slot it in like so. Nah, there we go. It's supposed to look like that, I assume. Next page. Man, this manual is a little awkward. It's probably because it's got the giant crease in it. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's kind of these sets have been chilling in my spare room for quite a while, to be honest. And I was like, maybe I should get round to actually, putting them together and recording a video of them, because why not? This piece next, I guess. It looks like a wheel. Actually, I think it is. Whoops. I think it is a wheel. Or at least it looks like one. How does that go? Oh, it's on the small piece. Like so. Yeah, it goes on here. And you click this on here, I'm guessing. Oh, it spins. There we go. Amazing. There's one more little bit missing. It's a little 4-piece part. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's the other side of it. It's okay. I just thought it was a smaller piece. Okay, so we've got this thing constructed. Next is to get this and this. And then we put them next to each other like this. So it makes this sort of shape. And then we get the 2 brown pieces here. Oh, I see. And then we clip them on so they're like annexed to each other. And then you get this 2-piece here, if I can find it. Failing so hard right now. Where is it? Strange, I don't see it. Is it underneath anything? I guess this could be it. Oh wait, this is it. Looks, yeah, it's more black, but on the picture it looks kind of greyish. Yeah, it looks a little greyish. It's probably because of the ink. It's okay. We got it though. Nice satisfying click. Next we have this piece. No, not this one. This one. That's the one. And we get the gold piece and we put it next to it. So we put these two on here like so. Like that. And then I get a gold piece here. Place it there. Then there's a little holder that's like a beige colour. This is it. It's like a beige, well, it's more like an off-white bone beige kind of colour. Bone beige, I'm going to call that from now on. Right, and just put this here, like so. And so far, so good. We're on track. We're on track. These are the bullion pieces, I'm assuming. It's funny because these have been used in so many different sets. They're used usually in a lot of Lego City sets when there's like, you know, police and robbers and stuff like that, or criminals. It's always the loot they end up getting. Or usually these with like dollar signs printed on them. Which is pretty sweet. So I'll put the gold bullion piece there, and there's a flat piece that's smooth with a central piece. That's the one. Looking good. And now we have to get this piece here. Place it there. Looking snazzy. Ah, this is where this comes into it. This is for the snake piece. I actually like the way they've done that. Just put them next to each other like so. And there's these two black pieces that are smooth on each corner. I'm assuming there's going to be something that keeps them held together, because at the minute we have this line in between. Sorry, some parts look different because of the angle I'm looking at them. Next is this piece. Ah, so this is the bit that's going to hold it all together here. And then we put the snake piece on here. Ah, that makes the tail. Very clever. It's quite a unique looking part, actually. You could probably use that as a... They could probably put that in a long... Like... I suppose you could do this. Make a unique looking sword or something. Or maybe a spear, actually, on a long stick piece. That's quite a unique looking piece. I like that. Especially how it symbolizes the snake's tail. Quite cool. Right, next part we have at the back is the two bullion pieces again here. I'm assuming, yeah. So how does this part work? Right, this is a separate part, I guess. So we have to get this piece and this piece. Place that on top like so. And then the two bullion pieces showing at the back here. And then replace this here. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. It looks like we'll be building bamboo next. Whoops. I'm going to put the piece over there for the time being. It can chill out and relax there whilst I build some bamboo shoots. Which will be easy. I mean, it's just placing these on top of each other. And then it's another one like this. One on here. And then a grey piece on top here to round it off. Is that right? At least that's the way I'm looking at it. That's for that part, it seems. And then I think you make the other one up similarly, but you place the other parts underneath it. At least it looks that way. I don't see the other brown piece though, for that point. Unless that's unless it's like a variation of it. Like maybe you can model it a different way with the leaf being placed elsewhere. Maybe that's what it's referring to. And then you clip this piece on like so. Yeah, oh, that wiggles a little bit, it seems. I'll stick with this variation. That's kind of cool though, they've given people a different way of doing it. Oh wait, is it reversed? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is reversed. Oh, I see. They're telling me to do it from that way up and then flip it over. Although you could just like copy that and be done with it. Hold on a second. Yeah, this part is supposed to be facing up then. I was just double checking. I didn't want to get it wrong, I guess you could say. And then we're doing the secondary piece of bamboo, which is just this really. And then you place another one down here, and then there's another leaf like that. You could also twist it, I suppose, if you so wanted to. And then you place this one next to the annexed one here, like so. There's one piece at the bottom I've missed. I guess it's supposed to go like that. Although, yeah, in the picture it's slightly above the brown brick there. Next we are doing what looks like the fang section of the, excuse me, of the snake, which is kind of cool. So you take the red piece and you can put the two black pieces underneath with the holders on them. These will be for the snake's fangs. Triangular part placed on top like so. Although it's probably a little easier to maybe put the fangs in first, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to get them 100% correct, but they're as good as, I guess. That one's a bit off center. Let me just give it a twist. It's still a bit off center. Almost done. Yeah, these are a little bit fiddly, I'm not gonna lie. That's as best as I can get it. It looks okay. It looks a little bit off, but not by much. Then you place the triangular piece on top. Oh, there we go. That's kind of neat. Then you place this on top like this. I guess it's got to be facing the triangular part here. That actually looks kind of cool. I like that. I guess then there's supposed to be the eyes. But we're not done yet, though. We've still got more to do. But that does look cool. We're going to do the next part. I'll place that over there for now. So I have to start with this part here. And then I have to place these two sliding pieces. Well, smooth pieces, I should say, rather than sliding. Although geometry-wise, you would be sliding if you tried to walk up it, I guess. Next is this part here. Place that there, like so. click this into this. I got it the wrong way. Actually, it might be easier if I can just pull this back out and do this before placing it in. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do it that way, it seems. And then you can just clip it down like so. I'm assuming this is like some sort of catapult or something, or at least a platform that jumps or moves. Next, more bamboo. Looking forward to it. Sorry about that, my computer's on in the background and I just had it go in screensaver mode. Oh, I see. That extra leaf is for this piece, by the looks of it. Leaf and one of these here. Place that on top so it sandwiches the leaf between it. And then I guess you place it here. So it looks like this. And then you need 3 pieces of bamboo. Sounds like a Minecraft stream, doesn't it? With like collecting bamboo for paper. I should actually think of maybe doing like some sort of Minecraft world and occasionally coming back to it every couple of weeks or something. I'll think about that. Don't get upset if I don't do it, because I haven't. I don't always follow through on everything, particularly. And apparently that's the end of the set, pretty much. There's nothing else to build there. Well, I said there's nothing else to build. I'm lying. There's actually, there's still the weapons and stuff we get to look at in a moment. The weapon variations that Jay can use. We'll have a look at those. They're pretty much probably the same from all the other sets that have included this. That's pretty cool. He's got like a piece that lets him spin. I suppose you could put Serpentine on there if you wanted to. There we go. Infinite fun. As for this piece, I'm not too sure what it's supposed to do, really, to the set. It's just, it looks like a bamboo piece that can move. So I guess you could have maybe one of them knock into it or something, or, you know, you could use it for that mainly, I suppose. Destructive environments, as they say. You know, like in anime when they throw people through buildings. Like that, but, well, with bamboo, I guess. Which is kind of cool. And that's your lot, at least for the set itself. We're going to look at the weapon pieces now. These are kind of cool. The thing that I'm excited the most about, though, is we're going to be doing this one right after this one. And the one thing that I like about it is that they've color-coded the weapon colors for Cole, which is kind of nice. Because the thing is, I've seen a lot of these like energy-based weapons, especially in the magazines and stuff, and it's always the green color, because it's probably number one, it's probably the cheapest to produce, and two, you know, it's kind of like a carbon copy for everything, essentially. I think they did do a red one for Kai, actually, where all of his parts were red. That's probably the case with his ones. Zane's are probably going to be blue, if I had to guess, because he's a machine, if I remember correctly, or robot, if I recall. We've got these little hilts here, which is cool. Little dragon face on it. It's like a lightsaber with a dragon hilt, which is even sweeter. In fact, with them doing this, it wouldn't be too far-fetched for them to make stylized hilts for the Star Wars sets, actually. Especially if they introduce any new, like, Sith or new characters that have, like, personalized hilts. Is that the right way? I suppose it's supposed to be the right way. It's like a... Is that like a chain link? Yeah, it looks like it's got a chain link on it with energy coming from it. It's kind of nice. This is obviously the katana because it's got that coming through. It's got the whoosh because he's obviously striking that way. It's kind of sweet. Oh, we've got Truakins as well in here. Or at least, is that Truakin? I'm assuming it's Truakin. I don't think they fit here, obviously. I don't think they're part of anything else. They're just like throwables that can be used. Can he actually hold one in his hand? I'm assuming he can. Yeah, he can hold them in his hand to like throw them, I guess. So yeah, you got some shuriken stuff in here. It's funny actually, I was thinking of like making, I've got a couple of spare Ninjago characters left over from like magazines and stuff. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a fan mock-up of some Naruto characters actually, and maybe using some of the assets from these. That could be quite fun actually to do. This one is obviously a Scythe, I'm assuming, because of how curved it is. And yes, I think that's pretty much the same part. They give you 2 of each. They're quite generous actually with the energy weapons, as opposed to the, you know, the old katanas that they give you here and there. The energy weapons are really cool, to be honest. They're like much cooler lightsabers, really, and I approve of that, which is really sweet. And there we go. But yeah, this was a nice little battle set, and it's quite reasonably priced. I would check at the check the price right now, but my phone's being used for recording. So, what I'll do is I will put an Amazon link, I guess, for these sets if you can purchase them. Also to the official Lego site as well, where you can buy them. These were pretty reasonably priced when I got them though at the time. So I'm assuming they'll hold the same price as before, essentially. Right, but we're not done though. We're definitely not done. We've got more to do. Let me just quickly move these aside for the time being, because we've done this set. I mean, overall, it's exactly what you expect on the tin, really, or on the box in this case, which is a cool little battle set with, you know, a few features and all the energy weapons you could ever want, really. These are really good for display and stuff, and well, for someone who's younger who likes to play with them, even better. So it's a win-win, really. Right, let's begin the next set, which is, this is the one that I'm looking forward to the most, because it's Cole versus a ghost. And the ghost looked pretty unique, actually. It's funny, that reminds me of a waffle, the way it's like made. And Cole's weapons are color-coded to him, which is kind of sweet. I would dare say that he's probably got the snazziest outfit going out of the bunch of them. The whole black and orange, excuse me, looks really awesome. Also, you've got like a lantern there. Is that supposed to be an egg cooking? I think it is. Let's just open the box anyway. I will have to try and get these two at some point though, to be honest. I might as well get the whole bunch. They're pretty small anyway, which is perfect for me, because I don't have a ton of room to be storing them. But these are like small enough to be suitable for this kind of thing. And they're little enjoyable sets, which I like. Let's put the box over that. I'm going to move the camera slightly. And we are going to start with the instructions like I did before. And we are going to go through each part again. I'm assuming it's going to be the same deal. Sorry for all the packaging noises. Okay, obviously QR code and how to use it online and stuff. That's always nice. And we have to start off with the best part, which is the ghost and Cole himself, which is nice. Let me just grab the packaging. It's very therapeutic hearing all that noise. We'll leave the weapons for last as well, because, you know, I did with the last set just now. Right, let's construct Cole. What expressions does he have? I feel like Cole's face would make a good Rock or Guy Lee, actually, because of the eyebrows, now that I think about it. Focus. There we go. Yeah, I feel like he'd be a good Lee, actually. So if you've got any spare Coles and you want to make Lee, I guess you just got to find a green attire for him. And give him the hairstyle. Or a hairpiece that looks very similar. And speaking of hair, we've got to find his hairpiece. Cole's lost his hair. No, he hasn't. It's somewhere in here and I'm just not seeing it right away because... Oh, there it is. Because it's blending in with the other pieces. Cole probably has the coolest hair at the bunch. Although Kai is no slouch himself with his hairpiece usually. I like the little orange hands they've given him. Once again, I'm going to assume that this is a sleeveless top they've given him. I love that colour scheme though. The orange and black looks really cool on him. Obviously you got the face mask pieces for changing up the attire if you need to. Gonna leave Cole to chill over there while we work with Ghosty Boy. And I like the way they've done the Ghost's lower half. It's basically a leg piece that's all twisted and deformed and see-through and stuff. That's really cool. Capturing that ectoplasm sort of look to it, which is brilliant. We've got his chest piece. Let's put our ghost friend together. Oh, I had it the wrong way. It's this way. There we go. That makes sense because he'd be standing in that direction rather than... I mean, I suppose you could reverse it. There's nothing stopping you from doing it, I suppose. Well, that would look a bit strange. But then again, his legs are deformed beyond recognition because ghosts be like that, you know. Speaking of which, here's what he looks like. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty sweet. Does he have a secondary? No, he doesn't. He's just one piece with translucence going through him. I bet if you was to put like a torchlight and light him up, it'd look really neat. And then we have his mask, which goes on. Really digging his look, actually. He's kind of cool. Whoops. Let me just... There we go. And then without the mask. Reminds me of Ghost Rider a little bit with that face. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like both of the minifigures for this. They're really nice. Spooky Ghost and Cole. Right, let's begin putting the set together this time again. This time it's 2 black pieces, like so. Not failing like I did before with the way I did that. Apparently it's then a black rod piece. I guess that's part of the scenery, if I remember correctly. Let me just open this little packaging. Grey piece here that we slot in like so. Is this the same deal as before with the spin? Yeah, it is. So we need the need that little piece that goes around it. Here we are. And then we need the claw. In like so. Oh, I need the wheel on it, of course. Yeah, there's a running, you'll notice a running theme, naturally. They'll put you through the motions in these sets because, well, some of them are just pretty much identical with some of the parts. So usually the scenery or the backdrop that tends to be different, as well as the minifigures and colour scheme for some weapons and stuff. Okay, we're going to start with this piece and then get the... There's like a chair, almost. Looks like a bit... Yeah, it looks like a desk or a chair or something. Place that down like so, and then this one here like so. Okay, cool. Oh, is this like a bed? I'm assuming. Because of the way they've angled it. Is it a bed? I have no clue. Oh wait, it's the little table. Bed. What about? Yeah, it's like a little table piece. And you got the... Are these green sausages? Is that what it's supposed to be? Whoops, I've dropped it. Never mind. Hold on a second. Yeah, it looks like green sausages. Or green wieners. Let me have a look. Yeah, they look like sausages that you cook. So I guess it's a little barbecue piece, actually. A ghost barbecue. That's kind of sweet. We've got this part here. And then we've got, what, 2 pieces here that we have to place, which will then make a four part. So we have to, like, put that there like that, and then put this one here like so. Yeah, like that. And then we have, like, this corner piece here that we place down. Ah, that fits nicely, I get that. I get it. And then there's 2 long pieces here, which I'm assuming are like the support beams. You have to place them with the claw grippers, I'm assuming. But they also slot in like so. I guess it's to stop them from wobbling, now that I think about it. Because yeah, it'd be wobbling around otherwise like that. Okay, like that. Flat piece down here like so. Okay. And then it's a little cup, or saucer, I guess. These 2 pieces then on top, like so here. Let me check how that goes. Pointing in the opposite direction. Something like this. Yeah, like that. Whoops, knocking my tripod around. What next? This piece in the center, which puts them all together like so. Oof, this one's a little awkward, not gonna lie. Ah, there we go. I hadn't twisted it enough. So it looks like this. And now you get the 2 dark blue pieces. And what you do is you place these on top like so here. Nice. Oh, my knee just cracked. That's not... It's not very good. I don't know if you heard that. Probably because I moved it slightly. Oh, I see. Then you place this across like so. So then you put that there. And then you place these 2 parts here like that on each side, respectively. Good. That's working out pretty well. I like how that looks. And now you, what do we do now? That's the big question. You have to get a blue piece and what looks like this. I'm guessing this is the action piece of the set here. You place that on like this, it seems. Actually, is it reversed? Let me check. Yeah, the blue piece is on the other side, so it's on the other side of it. Place it there like that. What's next? Next is, I guess it's the lantern that we're doing now. So I'm going to put this over here for the time being. We've got the two translucent pieces which show a haunted lantern, I'm assuming. Place this there like that. And then you put the other piece on top, like so. So it looks like this. Place that here. And then place this on top like so. This looks like one of the hats actually, but just painted black. And then you put that here like so. And then you have a little handle, I guess, on top like that, which is quite nice. And then you slot this in like so here. So it hangs down. That's pretty nice, and then it swings. I like that. That's a nice little part. Next I need to put two black pieces on, is it the underside here? I'm assuming it is. Actually I think they're blue, not black. Let me check. Yeah. I think they go on. Hold on a minute. I'm not checking properly. Oh, I see. They go on the front of each part here. So it blends in with the rest of the roofing, I guess, which is kind of cool. Just placing this one here. I think that's right. It looks somewhat similar to the picture. Then you got a little box which you place here. You have to place it at an angle according to the picture, which is pretty sweet. And place the egg inside. Almost done. And that's it. That's the set entirely. Got the ghost here with his pitchfork. Almost forgot to give him that. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's pretty sweet. And now we have Cole. We've got the green haunted wieners. I guess he's standing guard of them, although he tried to eat them just now, so as he fell over, because my bed's not exactly a flat surface now. That's kind of sweet. So you can have him like guarding the wieners. Then you've got Cole here. We're going to quickly show off the weapons that he has. He's got his little sword hilt here, of course. Much like Jay's one, it's gold. And the colour scheme of the weapons is going to be like a greyish black, which matches him perfectly. He has his Truakins that he has. Comes with 3 of those. Look kind of cool. And yes, you have the weapon pieces, like the Scythe, for example. in a nice black colour with a whoosh look on the side of it, like he's swinging down. You got the katana piece. Another shuriken that I forgot to put in. Oh, it comes with 4 of them. I think the other one came with 4 too. I wasn't really keeping track, but yeah, I'm assuming it's 4 for each one. And then last but not least, you've got the whip. Yeah, it's a whip because of the chain. Got like a good dragon whip, which would make this like nunchucks, I guess, kind of, in that sense. Rightio, that's pretty much going to be it for this Lego video. It was fun. I'm going to quickly put these pieces next to each other, just to round it off, I guess. That piece just keeps on falling. It just doesn't want to stay up, you know, as they always say. Place coal there for the sake of it. Put Jay here with his long green katana. Epicness. I basically switched them around for the sake of it, but hey, it's nice just to have them on display here before I sign off, I guess. You know, your 2 main villains here. Right, so that's going to be it for this little video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be catching you in the next Lego set, whenever that'll be. Not sure when, but, well, until then, ciao for now.